All right, welcome everybody. So we previously played Falling Arrow or Falling Archery, whatever we want to call it. I think I called it Falling Arrow over here on the board. But that determined who got to build what and where. Well, actually, we're all going to be building houses, but where you get to build your house. So there's the black line. Just don't build on the black line. You can build within it. And have fun building your house. Oh my, Brian's already going right to the wood. Do. So last time, Mike, you went with the giant toilet. Are you going to stick with that design, or are you going to go a different direction?
Giant toilet. That was a modernist approach to building a house. And there was a toilet on top of it, yes.
Okay. Great. I guess. Maybe I do want to fill this in.
Oh, are we in? Yeah, we're in creative mode. Okay.
Yeah, everybody should be in creative mode now.
I'm going to make it out of wool so it can catch on fire quicker.
Oh, do you want me to fill this in?
Up till here. There we go. I'm going to take that. Do. What about you, Ben? What are you going for this time? A little bit more rustic?
He is a rusty person. Puns.
No, I'm going for Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. All right.
I'm doing log cabin status.
I feel like I want to go with something a little bit more modern and not quite as quaint and suburban as my last one.
Yes, well, your house looked like a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, it did. Ooh, maybe I want to build my house out of snow. That way it melts block by block when the weather gets warm.
That'd actually be pretty funny. Where'd your house go?
I don't know.
It melted.
Oh, I'm very busy. This takes extreme brain power.
This is a work of art, Logan. You just can't jabber on and on.
Mike,
Can't rush these things. Jeez.
Cheese and rice.
That's exactly what people want to listen to. Just silence and clicking.
Clicky, clicky, click, 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 click. Clickety, click, click, click.
Well, who else here is excited for the new Star Wars trailer?
Heck yeah.
I didn't even see it.
It's not out yet.
We're excited for
So
it.
in other words, you lied to me.
I did lie. I'm a liar. You should know this about me.
It's true. When does the Star Wars trailer come out?
Did
They have a release date for a trailer?
Yeah. Well, that's the way it is. Also, they did that with Jurassic Park.
Oh, that's true. They did. I did see the Jurassic World trailer.
Very interesting. Dinosaurs killing people.
Well, having that we just recently watched this together, right?
Yes, I know.
I'm excited for it. Are you guys excited for it?
It's only been a long waited, like 10 years?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh, since the third one, which was kind of a letdown itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we get Guardians of the Galaxy's Chris Pratt. And I don't know whose role.
Okay, do you think that he identifies more with the Guardians of the Galaxy now, or do you still think of him in his role on Parks and Rec?
No, he's Guardians of the Galaxy guy. That's how everybody's going to know him now. He's not Andy. He's Star-Lord.
You think it's because the character's so different?
No, I
Or
think
is
it's just
it
because
the
that movie
movie?
made $1 billion.
Somebody fact check him.
Yeah.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
Yeah, I can understand that. Having recently watched more Parks and Rec in the last couple of weeks, thanks to Ben, than I have in my entire life.
He's obsessed. Trust me.
It's so good.
It's so good.
That's
So good.
debatable. It's debatable.
It's getting dark. I can't see very well.
Just like Ron Swanson.
wah.
He's awesome.
It depends. Parks and Rec was good in the first, 2 through 5 seasons.
We talked about Parks and Rec a lot on the Ninth Row podcast, which I'm sure a lot of people are not familiar with that are watching the show right now.
Oh, it's only in hibernation.
Yeah,
They'll get to know it
it'll
again.
come back someday. The problem with the podcast that was audio only was it was just a lot of work and very little return.
Too much return, if you ask me.
Yeah.
My phone was off the hook.
His agent's phone number was on speed dial constantly.
Auto dial.
Anyway,
It was actually blocked.
yeah, we talked about Parks and Rec a decent amount, and it just didn't catch my interest. Same way that The Office didn't, and I know there's a lot of people that scream when they hear you say that you're not a fan of The Office. like my wife, who is a fan of The Office.
And rightly so.
Rightly so.
They're great shows in their own right, just not really my thing.
Well, you're not my thing, big boy.
Oh, I'm a little bit disappointed. Because you're totally my thing, Michael.
Woo!
Hey now. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
What?
Brian's house looks like a zebra blew up. You just need like splotches of red wool and look like a zebra hit a blender. Oh,
I realized
jeez.
afterwards it's kind of bright.
You think?
Hey,
What?
what? What?
Those threatening hays just have nothing following.
I'm gonna kill you.
Just a hey. Oh, no, that's a
There
threat.
we go. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. I feel like I'm a little bit more complete when you actually have a threat behind your haze.
Isaac
So-
Hayes?
What's that?
Oh,
Hunter
voice
Hayes?
actor from South Park. It's okay. It's all good. I worry myself sometimes.
You worry all of us, Michael. You worry all of us.
Woo!
So for one point in time, because I actually have no idea when this is going to be released. Holy cow! I thought Brian's was a little bit strange, and then there's Ben.
Yeah.
I told you I was going for the Wizard of Oz theme.
Holy cow, Mike! Are you digging into the wall?
Trust me, you'll know. You'll know what I'm doing.
What?
To build a house.
Yeah.
Well, I like with you guys, I'm looking over, and it's 3 boxes. And Wizard
Hey.
of Oz.
Hey,
A zebra, a box, and Logan's off-white.
I prefer Caucasian, Michael. Oh dear. All right.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Bam. Right there. That's how we're going to do it. It's more of just like I put stuff there and then I take it away. I take it, then I give it, then I take it away.
Like the podcast.
I don't like
Yeah.
this floor.
What's that?
What?
I don't like this floor. I'm changing it.
Yeah,
This is taking me way too long to create a glass floor.
is that what you guys are doing?
I have to have 2
No.
stories.
I'm gonna make the stuff between my layers emerald ore instead of solid emerald.
Well done.
I want the outside to be all emerald, like the Emerald City, but
Have you ever
It's a
seen The
little
Wizard
too
of Oz, or are you
Yeah.
just going off memory?
I've seen it before.
I'm pretty sure that
Not
he's not
recently.
trying to recreate the actual, Emerald
No,
Castle right now.
It's like, hey man, you ever seen the Animorphs? No? Well, write me a book based on it.
Yeah.
Right now. I
You
want to know.
can't? What?
I want to know what your interpretation is.
All right, there we go. That's more like what I wanted.
Just going off what I've heard, you know.
You ever read a Harry Potter book? No? Well, write me fan fiction about Hermione. I need it. I'm jonesing.
That's a little weird
For who? For who?
for everyone listening right now.
I'm really scared right now. I don't understand. Mike, I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Just go with it.
get it. I wonder who's going to be actually the most creative with their house.
Well, I'm just...
I just need to build a base for it first.
You're building a base?
A base. It's
I actually wanted to put a tree after we selected which house was going to be which, and put a tree on Mike's.
a tree?
Yeah, just a random tree that was just sitting in the middle.
That
you
would
had
actually
to,
be funny.
build around. I was kind of hoping you were going to make a tree for it.
You know?
Man, that's an awesome idea. Why didn't I do that?
The zebra is kind of like burning my eyeballs.
You always could revise it, You
No,
don't
I
have
can't. You know how long that would take?
To. Not that long. It's not that hard.
It's hard.
It's not that
My
hard.
creative juices are now flowing.
Oh man, that's awkward.
You say treehouse, and I'm like, what? Why didn't I think of that? Well done, good sir.
All right, there we go.
What game were you guys playing right now?
Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 4, not Halo 4.
No. Well, Master Chief Collection came out and been experiencing massive multiplayer issues, which I don't know about you guys, because I know that a lot of you guys don't really play new release titles and keep up on that sort of stuff. which is fine. But for those of us that play new release titles outside of guys playing games, the number of games that are shipping incomplete and just have massive issues on release is getting to be beyond what's acceptable. Like, EA can't seem to release a game that works well day one for the life of them, and they haven't for a long time. And I was really hoping that Halo would kind of be an exception to this rule because they have so much experience in the multiplayer arena, you know? Halo's one of the largest multiplayer games ever on a console. You can't say that about the computer, obviously, because of games like World of Warcraft and such.
Well, those are different type of games, though.
Yeah, they're MMOs, but at the same time, it's just getting ridiculous how inept they seem to be at putting out a game that will work day one. It's really not cool. And as a fan of the series, it's incredibly disappointing because all I wanted to do was get in and play some multiplayer day one, and instead, all of the videos that we produced were all campaign focused because that's all we could do, and that's great and all. And their solution in some ways was to actually cut out some of the functionality of multiplayer. They don't offer all of the different games in multiplayer like they did day one. And that still hasn't fixed the issue. And they've released multiple patches now. And that, the majority of people still seem to be having major issues getting into a game. I still can't watch any of the Halo Nightfall stuff online on the Xbox because it won't. Anytime I select an episode to watch, it shows me something else. It's not even the same video. That's not acceptable to me. And I think a lot of people would feel the same way.
Thanks, 343. Well, that's the thing. It's not Bungie anymore. Like, they were the ones who were dedicated to the fans. 343 is just all they're committed to is churning out another Halo product.
I can understand why you would say that, but I would still think that 343 would be the ones that are really dedicated to Halo, given that that's, kind of who they are.
That's all they are.
That's all they are, yeah. Bungie's the one that's come off and done something else. So I don't know. Either way, whether it's Halo or whether it's some other title, not to, jump back on the hate of SimCity when it came out with EA, but it's getting ridiculous. It shouldn't be this hard for a consumer to play a game that they purchased in its full functionality the day you buy it.
Yeah.
If you bought a car, think about what other industry you can do that with. If you bought a car and you took it home and you were unable to drive that car for, let's see, it's now been 2.5 weeks since the release of Halo Master Chief Collection. If you weren't able to drive it for over 2.5 weeks because of something, whatever it is, radiator not functioning correctly, how pissed would you be?
I would say that's a functionality of the machine. Day one patch. It's all good. It'll work itself out.
But seriously, I mean, it just wouldn't work in any non-data or digital format. It would not work, and people would not stand for it. They'd be up in arms about it. All right, enough of my rant. Rant.
/ end rant.
Yeah.
TLDR.
Hashtag.
You got off the quiet.
I know I'm concentrating. This is really difficult for me. I can't figure it out.
Mashed potatoes.
We gave you that large piece of land. You could have just built a hut.
Well, you know what? I'm building a 2-story man cave.
Last time mine was really small on the outside, and then it went underground and got much bigger.
That's how mine was.
I might expand mine that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Feeling like that might be more the way to go.
I like building this, though. I'm already pretty much done with floor 2.
I like having windows.
Don't we all? Third world problems, am I right?
No windows.
Yeah, people in the third world they can't buy windows. Well, South Korea, is that considered third world, or is that developing?
Parts of it are still pretty boonies third world. But major cities like Seoul, absolutely not.
Seoul has a lot of soul.
But done.
I hate myself for saying that.
You should. Seoul is pretty developed. It's a large city. It's got a lot of people there. What else generic can I say about it?
It's like Manhattan in the middle of the woods.
Well, it is one of the largest cities in the world. It's absolutely massive. It's got a ton of people living there. It's not third world at all. But you go a couple of hours out of the city, and it doesn't take that long to get to areas where, sewage can be an issue. Running water can be an issue.
When is sewage ever an issue?
Sewage is always an issue for me.
What?
It's because he eats crap at midnight.
Shut up. I had some Korean spicy ramen at midnight, and it didn't agree with me.
You should have just had some Korean spicy rum, like I do every night. Thank you, Korean spicy rum. That was my endorsement for this fake advertisement.
Yeah. Anyway.
I feel like I made my second floor way too small, but whatever.
You probably did. If
Well,
it feels that way, it probably
It feels
is.
a little claustrophobic.
So, should we tell people what... I don't want to date the recording of the show, because this isn't coming out till next year.
I know.
2014.
That we are. Isn't it amazing that we killed Osama bin Laden?
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to date this.
It's not that old. We're not that far back in
I don't think
time.
Minecraft existed.
Yeah, it did.
I might be lying.
I feel like I smell a liar.
What does that smell like, Bryant?
Crap.
Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting that.
No, you weren't. Neither was your mom.
No
Weren't
one,
expecting that either.
no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, you've dated it.
It's the 70s.
Oh, man.
Why? What were you gonna say?
Well, no, I was going to say it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, which is pretty cool. I'm really excited. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite holiday, Ben?
Christmas.
Christmas?
I'm so sorry.
What about you, Mike? What's your favorite holiday? Greenpeace Day?
No, Labor Day. I would
You
actually
get
have to
drunk for free.
say. Oh, that would be St. Patrick's Day.
Mike's actually a fan of Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. I do love looking at the trees. We do live in the city of trees here in Sacramento.
I thought it was the city of cows.
No, trees.
City of trees.
Really?
Our sister city is France.
And woodland.
Yeah,
Because woodland is the city of trees, too.
it's embarrassing, but it's true.
Oh, gee.
I don't
Two
know.
things that I don't want to be associated with: France and Oakland.
No, woodland.
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 You
Ah, okay, that's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
If I had to think about it, I'd actually say Christmas too. I was getting yelled at today by a friend of mine while I was at work because I started playing Charlie Brown Christmas music, and she just hit the phone and said, "It's not even Thanksgiving yet."
Exactly. Good on your friend for telling you the truth
Oh, and I just hit her.
and
You do have to wait.
fixing your sickness.
No, she was in the right.
It's just, I mean, come on. The only reason that there is any focus on Christmas already is for the commercialization side.
And the commercials always usually suck too. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true as well. But if it weren't for that, no one would need to be saying anything about Christmas before Thanksgiving, But it's the Black Friday sales.
Are you guys actually going to do Black Friday?
No,
Never.
I do. If anything, I do Cyber Monday, and it's not so much that I disagree with Black Friday; it's that I'm too lazy to leave my house.
That's true. Why would anybody get up at 2 to get stuff that they can get any other time of the day? Do you need a TV right now?
No.
No,
Cyber Monday. Black Friday says you do.
It's true.
that is true. But there's a number of things that I could get on Black Friday that I don't need right now, besides a TV. I actually have probably too many at this point, but they all have a purpose.
You have too many in this one room.
Yeah, that's kind of true. We need a much larger space to do what we're doing because it gets way too hot in here.
It does
For
get-
for
does
I
get
stay
pretty
nice
hot.
and warm.
for the audience that doesn't have any idea what we're talking about per se, is we record this in the third bedroom of my house right now because we're not a legitimate business yet, and we don't.
Wow, Logan,
rent
you're
space.
much faster than I am.
Nah, experience.
I don't ever play this game.
It's true. We try to work on that. We try to help you, but
No, I just don't want to become Minecraftian.
It's a little easy to fall into that hole.
I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Click, click, click.
click, 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 click.
Oh, it got dark again. Someone's got to cheat the time.
Somebody's got to set the server time.
What stinks is I know what I want to do, but it's got to be more circular. So I got to break this top off.
Oh, wow.
I made a tree.
Did you spawn that or did you build that?
I built this.
I was going to say, I've never seen a tree spawn like that. That's actually really cool.
You didn't build this.
Oh,
Is there any particular reason why you're using doors there, Bryant?
Doors where?
For
Oh,
your
these are
fence.
doors.
These are all doors. That is not fence. That's
Shut
all
up.
door.
you don't
Well.
know.
I thought they
know
were
me.
doors.
No.
I thought that was kind of
No.
weird that they weren't sitting flat. I was like, okay, well, fair enough.
Brian just gives up. Okay. If that's how you want to be.
Those are not. Yep. What the crap? Where the freak is the fence? Lever button.
Button.
It's under decorations.
Who's got the button?
Got it.
Found it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Oh, Brian, what is your favorite holiday?
we got derailed from that
Probably
conversation.
Christmas.
See, that's a hard. Everybody's
It's-
gonna say Christmas.
Yeah.
But why, though? Why Christmas versus another holiday?
Because
Because
it has-
Halloween is stupid.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I actually
Whoa!
I actually forgot about
Whoa!
Halloween. I might actually have to change mine to Halloween.
Hey, now. What's wrong with Halloween?
I don't know. I just never really cared for it.
It's because you're not allowed to eat sugar.
You communist.
I can eat donuts.
Yeah, but you don't eat candy.
It's true.
Who says you're not allowed to eat sugar?
No, I just normally don't. I
Oh,
mean, my wife doesn't want me to, but I choose not to. It's my personal choice.
get off my backside, man. I'm Jones in here.
Nice save.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm making giant windows into my bedroom. It's not a good idea. No one wants to see that.
Yes, when you Minecraft sleep, I will be watching.
Well, it's happened before.
It has.
I think I'm going to go very simple.
Zebra house was just too much.
Yes,
Oh, did it get the better of you?
it did. This is just too much work.
Really?
Really. I'm just
I-
not very fast at
I
it.
don't see it.
Well, because you just don't understand my artistic value.
You don't understand me, Logan. Ben, how do you feel about your house?
It's going all right. Just made a balcony. I like it.
Nice.
You feeling it? You feeling the balcony?
I'm feeling the balcony.
Feeling up the balcony.
I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm just putting blocks. They really not. I was thinking about trying to replicate something in the real world, but it's just way too much work.
What were you thinking about doing?
I don't know. There's some really cool, ultra modern houses and stuff like that, but it's a lot of work, and
It's actually going to recreate Falling Waters.
yeah, there we go. You could. You absolutely could with this. I did want to incorporate water into this somehow, but I wasn't sure. Do. You know what I do want? I want a swimming pool. On my roof.
I was just saying, real life. Well, better.
Well, yes,
new
in
home.
real life as well. I would love a swimming pool. A swimming pool with a grotto.
Hey, now we're talking.
Yeah.
What's a grotto?
The
what's
little
a pool?
place where you find treasure in Legend of Zelda.
Okay. Someone just revealed where they're at in life, and it's great. You're in the best place. Ben might be the best of us.
Someone just revealed how much of their childhood was spent playing Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
Oh man.
Fantastic. I think we've talked about it before, at least with Mike, but what game did you play as a kid?
Legend of Zelda.
Anything else besides that?
Um.
I actually played a lot of Ocarina of Time and GoldenEye. A lot of stuff on the
Yeah,
N64.
GoldenEye. Spyro.
Really, Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
Was that for the
Spyro's
PS2,
good.
PS3,
Original PlayStation.
PS1? Oh yeah, numbers.
What about you,
Mhm.
Bryant?
I don't know. I played a lot of Duke Nukem and Doom.
Wow.
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Going straight for the hardcore games.
We would only play when my mom wasn't around. My dad let us play.
You don't say.
Yeah,
you don't
like,
say.
That's what we played a lot of as a kid.
Huh. All right. Oh, that's cool.
Jack Rabbit was another one. 'Cause like, I grew up with floppies, like the original 6x6 floppies.
Right. Do you guys remember what's it called? The old Bugs Bunny games that came on the really large 5.5-inch floppy disks?
Mhm.
I remember seeing those and I never knew what they were for. I was too little to make sense of how you used them.
I remember my brother teaching me how to play those games and how, to make certain moves. And all it was is you were Bugs Bunny running away from the monster. you know?
Oh, I do remember those games. Yeah, like the
No, he doesn't.
Roadrunner too, right?
Yeah, Roadrunner was like that as well.
It's basically Sonic
really,
with
really
cartoon
basic
characters.
games. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I think I need to actually raise my roof a little bit.
Raise the roof.
Wasn't expecting that. Don't know where that came from.